Hello and welcome to another, or at least the last round. We won't mulligan this, but I'm debating what to open with. The fact that we already played a fast deck inclines me to open with library and keep counterspell for later on, as the odds are that his deck is more likely to be some form of control deck. So I'm gonna lead with library. It also allows me, if he is aggro, it still allows me to draw into a mountain to then fuck up his turn with firebolts, or at least his strength. So we'll see what he is. Probably gets Badlands or something. Maybe Volcanic. Oh, Godless Shrine. Okay. So it might be Reanimator. We already saw a guy with Bird Life, but that's about it. It doesn't mean anything. The guy doesn't do anything here, so we're not gonna do anything either. We actually have a pretty good hand here with counterspell and stuff. If he... oh, he's 4 colors with end of turn impulse. So this is a guy with a greedy mana base, as you can see. Sundering Titan is definitely coming in against this, just because, you know, it wrecks face against guys like this. Is this still open? Yeah, why is it on the main screen again? It shouldn't be. Worn Power Stone, again, I really don't care about cards like that. In the end, when your opponent starts durdling with things like that and you actually do effective things, you win the game. I have to play the top there and discard a card. The fact that he does that makes me believe Firebolt isn't going to be useful. Why is he thinking on his own upkeep? The problem now is that, seeing that I didn't find a land, I missed a land drop. It might cost me, despite me, you know, drawing a bunch of extra cards. If it is something I'll eventually beat, I won't counter it. If it is something really good, I have to counterspell it. I have to counterspell this, but it's gonna run into Force Spike. No, it doesn't. Mana Vault. Okay. So at least here we drew a land, so we'll draw an extra card here again. And play a land, pass the turn. And then top somewhere he Mystical Tutors for Tinker. Oh, that's really good. That's actually really good because we have Treachery. Please do Tinker. I'm curious what he can get though with Tinker. Blightsteel Colossus, yeah. I don't mind taking that. So all we need is land now, you know, top 3 cards. Which we obviously got. So we'll Treachery that shit up. Boom. Untap 5 lands. Play Glenalendra. And pass the turn. I would like to thank you for giving me a 1-turn kill card. Backed up with a counter spell. So Bribery, Treachery, really good against this guy. I'm still not sure about Sundering Titan. Sure, it wrecks his mana base, but I think the late game is mine anyway. Probably stuff like Incinerate is gonna go out. Firebolt, Incinerate, Char. Just because this guy doesn't seem to be playing creatures. If you can see what he has here. So that's probably not gonna happen. So I'm gonna sideboard in stuff like Vendilion Click because that's really good against decks like his. All I want to do here is stop anything from Devil's Play. Yeah, I'll let it resolve, and then, you know, it comes back with Persist, so it still counters something. Yeah. I thought so. So yeah, that comes in. Sundering Titan seems like a really good card against this guy. Something like this is something I want, I think. So this is a 2-drop. This can be a 3-drop. Because then Karn, Wormcoil, and Sundering Titan can be powered out. I don't think any of the other cards are that valuable against him. So yeah, let's keep it like this. And he choose to play first. Again, we have a pretty good hand. We want to mulligan this because, you know, library yet again. It won me the previous game and it's gonna mean me this game. So I'm just gonna activate library and suspend Drifting Cloudskate. I don't think there's a lot of other options I have at doing on turn 2. I can actually just, you know, play top and then draw another card at the end of my turn instead. And keep Drifting Cloudskate to just play something. What does he have here? Does he have a creature? No, he doesn't. I was wondering, like, really? So we have a card too much in hand now. I think we do suspend this now. Dungeon guy still keeps things locked down. And library is gonna keep on drawing me cards. Up until next turn, I think. Maybe I don't want to draw. Maybe I want to see with top what's on top. I don't know. Like looking at the top 3 or drawing an extra. I think drawing an extra is just stronger. If he can do something like rolls a wreck on tap library, tap something from his down, which doesn't matter. But this, you know, is just a strong card on its own as well. Especially if you can start drawing with library, extra cards. Imagine that. Draw a card, untap it, play a land, draw another card, drawing 3 cards a turn. Living the dream. So my opponent is paused here. He is thinking about it. That guy obviously have some form of card advantage, but it's not that huge yet, just because his deck doesn't dawdle around. All cards he does play are probably gonna be strong cards. He just has some mana acceleration in there, like the Worm Power Stone, but that doesn't matter. He actually missed a land drop here, which is pretty good for me. God fucking damn it! I played the wrong land. I'm an idiot. But at least this bluffs counterspell, right? Wait, this was my turn? Interesting. So let's step like this. Tap, untap. Again, bluffing counterspell. Making him think I might have that. I obviously do not. Or at least I don't have counterspell, I have forbid. Does he have a land here? Does he have anything? He doesn't. Look at the top 3. Because I fucked up earlier. Yeah, I don't mind drawing any of those. Like, I do mind drawing any of those, but it doesn't really matter. Doesn't it shuffle? Yeah, it does. Guests. Okay, bounce the Worm Power Stone. Yeah, this game is over. I'll show you why in a second. Draw a card. Play land. Tap something. Untap library. Draw a card. Yeah, drawing 3 cards and having forbid probably means the game is over. The fact that he didn't do anything with 5 mana probably means he can't do anything with more mana either. This goes these two, doesn't matter. Actually fucked up yet again, because I forgot to draw a card with library. You know what? All this fucking up actually still doesn't matter, because deck like mine can easily recuperate from a bunch of errors just by being broken on its own. Yeah, how many extra cards haven't I drawn? So again, he's at 5 mana, but when he had 5 mana previously, he didn't do anything. Yeah, sure. Oh, that doesn't matter, because it still wins. We'll look here, just to make sure. Chronicler is fine. I do like Into the Roll a bit more. Let's guess this. Kill this with insta dice. Play lands and attack. Let's will this guy down. Man, so many mistakes on my end and still so dominating just because of the power here. As you can see, library, there's a reason why it is considered to be one of the strongest cards ever, just because it wins games on its own. You saw me fuck up like 4 times in a single game here. I'm surprised he didn't concede yet. Can't see. He knows about the forbid, so he has to have a really good spell plus a backup. So let's draw a card first, then forbid that shit. Wait, let's cancel that. If he anticipated that and he has a daze, how do I deal with that? I can play Into the Roll bouncing it. I can play Worm Call. I can play Worm Call. But I think counterspelling it is better. Just to play around daze. It's a narrow line of play that I might have seen. But it's something worth playing around, I think. Stop on my turn, because I might want to library during my upkeep. I think I do. There's one too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's cost 6, 5 to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Yes. Then next turn that is actually lethal. So this has been a really dirty game. Interesting. Yeah, sure. I really do not care about that. So we discarded our entire hand. He did have the days. How good am I that I played around that days with the Frost Titan for bid play? How fucking good am I? Really? You gotta give me credit there. Gilded Lotus, yeah, that's fine. Signet, yeah, that's fine. Isn't this lethal? Draw cards. Okay. 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 Let's cast this. Okay. Begin combat. Probably should have played Glenlender first, but whatever. And lethal. So we go 2-1, which is still fine. That's basically break even here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys for the next one.